Hello students, welcome to today's class. Today we will be doing one more problem on the journal. So you will have to take page 86, problem number 7. Okay, so as we read one transaction at a time and then we will solve the transaction. So you need to draw your journal and proper format. By now you must have learned the format of it. So properly draw the format and then we start with the problem. So journalize the following transactions in the books of Varun. And it is for the month of October 2018. So in the date column, write 2018 October 1st. Now the first transaction says purchased machinery of rupees 95,000 and paid 5,000 for freight. Now freight means transportation charges. Okay, always it is added to the cost of the asset. Machinery is the asset, so it is added. Now here it is machinery that is purchased, so machinery account will be there. So entry will be machinery account debit. Now the amount is 95,000 plus 5,000. So that comes to 1 lakh. Always add the cost of freight, carriage, installation, all these to be added to the cost of the asset. To cash account, both are real accounts. Debit what comes in, credit what goes out. So to cash account, 1 lakh. Being machinery purchased, next transaction on the 3rd. Purchased goods for rupees 1,50,000, an amount paid by bank. Now this is very simple. You're purchasing goods. So one account is purchases, the other account you're paying by bank. So it is bank account. So entry will be purchases account debit 1,50,000 to bank account 1,50,000. Bank is the giver, purchases expense, nominal account, so we debit. Narration, being goods purchased. Sixth, purchased laptop from Nagesh and Company worth rupees 1,80,000 at 18% GST. Okay, so now we have to show calculations. So you can write the entry first. What is happening here? You're purchasing a laptop from Nagesh and Company. So laptop comes into business. So laptop account debit. Input CGST account debit. Input SGST account debit. Now this is on credit because they have not said it is paid. So it will be to Nagesh and Company account. Now we'll have to find out the amounts. So here it is 1,80,000, the cost of the laptop. Of that 18% GST, that is 32,400. So split that into CGST and SGST. So that comes to 16,200 each. So now write laptop account debit 1,80,000. Input CGST 16,200. Input SGST account 16,200. To Nagesh and Company's account 2,12,400. You have to take the total of the debit column. Being laptop purchased at 18% GST. Okay. 10th, paid into Bank of Baroda. paid or deposited. So it's cash that is going out, bank is the receiver. So the entry here, since they have given the name of the bank, right, Bank of Baroda account debit. $70,000 to cash account. Cash goes out from business to cash account 70,000. Being amount paid into bank. Twelfth, paid for rent rupees 4,000 and commission rupees 3,000. Now rent and commission both are expenses, nominal account, so debit expenses, and they are being paid by cash because nothing else is said. So entry will be rent account debit 4,000, commission account debit 3,000. Both are expenses, so both debit to cash account. The total of the two, that is 7,000. Being rent and commission paid. Fifteenth, bought goods from Tushar and Company Limited, rupees 1,20,000 at 12% GST and paid half amount by RTGS. Now here, there are 2 or 3 things to be taken into consideration. One is goods are bought. They are bought from Tushar at 12% GST and half the amount is paid by RTGS. That means it is paid by the bank. So now how we will write the entry? First write the entry, then we'll find out the amounts. So write purchases account debit. It's goods, so it is purchases account debit. Input CGST account debit. Input SGST account debit. Half you are paying by RTGS, that means through the bank, so to bank account, and the other half is still on credit, so to Tushar and Company account. Okay, so now we will find out the amounts. So it's 1,20,000 worth of goods, 12% GST. So 12% is 14,400. This divide CGST, SGST. So it comes to 7,200 each. Okay. Then if you see 1,20,000 plus 14,400, that equals to 1,34,400. Now this total amount is paid half by bank and half is on credit. So you will divide by 2. So if you divide cash and credit, it will come 67,200. Half means divide by 2. So now write the figures in the journal entry. Purchases account debit 1,20,000. Input CGST 7,200. Input SGST 7,200. To bank account 67,200. To Tushar and Company account 67,200. Narration: being goods purchased at 12% GST and paid half the amount by RTGS. Okay. 16th, cash purchases rupees 50,000, amount paid by check. Okay, now again it is purchases and amount is paid by check. Purchases is expense, and it is going, bank is the giver. So write the entry, purchases account debit 50,000 to bank account 50,000. Narration, being goods purchased and paid by check. Twentieth, invoiced goods to Satish rupees 80,000 at 12% GST, an amount received by check. Now this is saying invoiced goods to Satish. That means you are selling goods to Satish. So this is a sales transaction at 12% GST and the amount is received by check. So first we'll write the entry again. So you're receiving by check. So bank account debit, bank is the receiver, bank account debit to sales account, sales income to output CGST account and to output SGST account. For purchases, it is input. For sales, it is output. Now take the amount. It is 80,000, 12% GST. So that comes to 9,600. So this will be divided. It's 4,800 CGST, 4,800 SGST. So now bank account will be the total. So it is 89,600. To sales account 80,000, to output CGST 4,800, to output SGST account 4,800. So if you take the total of the credit, you will get 89,600. So narration, being goods sold at 12% GST. Twenty-fifth, paid for telephone charges. Now, telephone charges here is a nominal account. It is you're paying, so it is an expense, and you're paying by cash. So cash goes out. Telephone charges account debit 90,000 to cash account 90,000. Credit what goes out according to the rule of real account. Narration, being telephone charges paid. 27th, Mrs. Varsha bought goods from us, rupees 90,000 at 12% trade discount. Now see the sentence there. Mrs. Varsha bought goods from us. So it is that we are selling, we are not purchasing. You will see the word bought and think that it is purchases. But you have to read the sentence carefully. So it is we are selling to Mrs. Varsha at 12% trade discount. So here the two accounts, one is Varsha's account and the other is sales account. So write the entry, Varsha's account debit to sales account. Okay, so what is the calculation? 90% and 90,000 and 12% trade discount. So 12% of 90,000 is 10,800. Always remember, children, that trade discount has to be deducted and then you have to write that final amount. So it is 79,200. Right, Varsha's account debit 79,200 to sales account 79,200, being goods sold at 12% trade discount. Always find the trade discount, deduct and then write. You don't have to show the trade discount. 28. Purchase goods from Abhijit and Sons, rupees 1,50,000 at 18% GST. Now you are purchasing goods from Abhijit. So again, this is a credit transaction. So the entry here will be purchases account debit. Input CGST account debit. Input SGST account debit. It's a credit transaction. Giver is Abhijit. So to Abhijit and Sons account. Okay, now we'll find out the amounts. It is purchases, goods are purchased 1,50,000 at 18% GST. So 18% is 27,000. So of this, divide CGST as GST, it will be 13,500 each. So now write the amounts. Purchases account debit 1,50,000. Input CGST 13,500. SGST 13,500. To Abhijit and Sons account the total. So that is 1,77,000. Narration. Being goods purchased at 18% GST. Now look at the next transaction. Paid to Abhijit and Sons and received 10% cash discount by check. Now you had purchased on credit, so we didn't get that amount of, we didn't pay that amount of 1,77,000. So now you are making a payment. So, but when you are making the payment, you are getting a discount. That is the cash discount. So cash discount has to be shown in the books of the accounts. So here you are paying to Abhijit. So write the entry, Abhijit and Sons account debit. They are the receiver. Abhijit and Sons account debit 1,77,000. That is the amount that has to be paid to him. To bank account. Now you have to find out and then write to discount received account. So we have to pay 1,77,000, but you're getting a discount of 10%, cash discount of 10%. So 10% is 17,700, and the balance is 1,59,300. So this is the amount that you are paying by the check. So to bank account 1,59,300, to discount received account 17,700. Narration being amount paid and discount received. Discount received, nominal account, it is income, gain. So that's why we are crediting. In the last entry, 31st, paid for advertisement 8,000 and brokerage 12,000. Now, advertisement and brokerage, both are expenses, both are being paid. So, according to the rule, you will debit the expenses and it is be paid by cash. So, write advertisement account debit 8,000. Brokerage account debit 12,000. To cash account 20,000. Narration being advertisement and brokerage expenses paid. Being advertisement and brokerage expenses paid. So we have finished with all the transactions. We have journalized all the transactions. Now the last step here is to total the journal. So total, and always double underline the totals. Now total is 13,56,600. I have done the total. You will again do it to see if it is correct. So please check the totals. I hope you have understood. We have solved quite a few problems on a journal. Practice them. I'll give you one small problem for homework. So you can do the homework problem. It is an illustration. Homework problem is on page 69, illustration number 4. Okay, so solve this without looking. If you get stuck, then look at the solution. If you have any doubts, difficulties, you can ask me. Okay, you can message me. I will solve it. So hope you have understood. Thank you, children, and have a nice day.